killer makeup. Hello, welcome. It's April 16th, 2026, and I will be making a drawing of the future. Okay. Before I start, I would like to just say that, for me, what I'm doing here is a sort of something beyond what people call synchronicity or Jungian synchronicity from Carl Jung, okay? But what I do here is a controlled synchronicity. I am conscious about doing something which will have a result. It's very, that's how it is. At the same time, what is control? Some people think about control as something that is forcing something else. When you think about control, some people think like that. But here's the thing: this kind of control is different, because what I do is that I look at what I have around me or this world. I look at it, you can see it as a stormy ocean, and how do you navigate a boat in a stormy ocean when it is some kind of extra dimension of turbulence? How do you decode that? Well, that's quite honestly what I'm doing. I am decoding things, but it's different to how other people do it. I can't even talk about it. It doesn't benefit me to talk about how I think, what I do. It doesn't benefit me, okay? What I do, what I provide you with is evidence, okay? And keeping this process as something that has to do with evidence is important, because it keeps me sober. I can do it's like a sober kind of thinking, you know what I mean? Having evidence means that there is a realness to all of this. There is a critical thinking still, okay? So yeah, you could see this as butterfly effect. It's a controlled butterfly effect, okay? What you can do, it's totally okay that you don't believe me. Let me show you the evidence, okay? But so now I'm going to make a drawing, and then you're going to see it sort of appear. And when that happens, you have to realize that when it comes to like physics and mathematics, it's impossible to predict the future as an outside observer in this how do you say, three body problem. When you have too many objects in motion, it becomes chaos, unpredictable, okay? Somehow this is not really a prediction, is what I'm saying. I am not really predicting. I am participating. This is very deep, okay? And that's why it is also it also has to do with art. And that's why I've chosen to express myself with art, because that's natural, okay? So allow me to show evidence soon for what happens afterwards, okay? So this is a drawing named Killer Makeup. Remember also, guys, you can as a whole group, like as a combined humankind, reach out to me and ask me to stop making drawings, because indeed I'm going to draw something and it's always going to happen. That's at least how it looks to me. I draw something, it happens. That's how it is, okay? So you have to kind of ask me to stop, because I will continue. And also, I'm being ignored for what I do. And I intend to make it expensive that you ignore me, okay? Because I'm good at this, okay? So let me show you what I can do, okay? Let me show you. Killer makeup. I'm thinking of lips. I'm thinking of, what do you call it? I don't know even what it's called, like the thing you have around your eyes. I mean, it doesn't have to look that beautiful what I draw. What happens is later, okay? The world stage itself is the art, okay? The world itself is the art. I am doing a kind of drawing, and then it looks better somewhere else, and that's what I show in the evidence, okay? What happens later? Let's just make a face, okay? Of course, some kind of female face here, okay? It's supposed to look beautiful, this face. I'm sorry, I am not that good at that, doing it like that. But I can try, okay? I can try my best to make a point that this is some kind of beautiful face. However I do that. Let's see. She's supposed to have red hair, okay? Let's do it. I mean, it doesn't have to mean anything. Don't focus on the hair, guys. Don't focus on the hair. Maybe I shouldn't do it like that just because I said so. Okay. Let's think about this. You know what? I'm just going to do it some kind of whatever. As I said, I don't have to paint that beautiful. It doesn't really matter how I do this, okay? It's still going to work. You don't have to compliment me for painting beautifully or something like that, because I don't. I have no style when I draw. There's no style here. There's no... What you should look at is the result. What happens later. That's it. Don't go blind on what I do. Don't like try to pretend that things are not happening, okay? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. You know what? We're going to have some... maybe I did it a bit too much here now, but That's the thing. It's okay. It's okay. She's going to have some lip gloss, and it's going to be a bit weird here. But she knows what she's doing here, hopefully. Okay. So, yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter that it doesn't look that pretty. Doesn't matter. It's not what I'm doing here. It's not about making it. It's also kind of like the way that I don't really paint that you know, with a good art style. It's kind of disrespectful to humanity that I just paint ugly and it still works, you know. What does that say about other people's art, you know? Why don't, like, if you paint beautifully, why doesn't anything happen? Why is it so stiff? Like, why okay, yeah, you paint so beautifully, but so what? So what? Who cares? Who cares? So here's the thing, this is important. Now we come to the important part here. This is makeup, okay? This is makeup. Maybe I should have... okay. That's it. Killer makeup. Kind of color is this? Maybe I should use that. Oh. Oh, this is a good color. Where is that? Whatever. You know what? I think I'll give her brown hair just because I said that. I mean, the hair is not. It's not the point of this. It's just some hair, just to show that this is. And you know what? Something more important that I figured out. Let's do that later. Again, you see. God, sorry for, I mean, it looking so bad, okay? But, again, do you think it matters? No. The point is that I get certain things right, okay? So here's, I could take a bit more. So let's do here also makeup on the skeleton, okay? Let's do that. Like that, okay? Let's do it like that. Let's have some makeup on the around the eyes also. Let's do that. I want to have it as a square. Let's do it like that. Let's do it like a square. Okay. Don't tell me it looks good, okay? It doesn't. But as I said, this is something that let's say like that there is some really bored observer of this reality, okay? Something is really bored, and it sees all of your ugliness, all of it. Well, do you think it cares how this looks? No. The butterfly effect is going to work. That's just how it is. Because I'm observant, you see? I'm perceptive, so it's going to make sense. Okay. Where I'm thinking that something is missing. Maybe I should have some more. No. Yeah. Oh no. Something more here just to make it look a bit more like I tried, you know. Oh, look guys. I'm trying to make it more pretty so that it will look better when I present an image of it. Let's do like this just to kind of show that, oh, there's an outline on the hair. Wow. And let's put some more darkness, dark hair here, okay. Wow. And you know, looks pretty okay. So more. Maybe we should have some, make this brown instead, this line here. Okay, why not? Cool. Okay, something more. Here's black. Don't want to do too much. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's make the background. More red, maybe. Okay. You know what? Let's give some red to this hair still. No, it's not perfect. Whatever. It's good. Okay. You know what? Thinking what I'm going to do about the background here. I mean, there should be something just to not make it so plain. All of this. What kind of background? Let's make it green. Hope it's okay. Let's go. Um, is there something more? Yeah. Yeah. Um, okay. Let's make a little that's cute. That's cute. What more? Do you want something more, guys? Should I have something more? Let's have more blue. Let's make a, you know, the previous drawing had a water theme. I want to have something from that previous drawing present here. What is blue? Yeah, this is blue. How is that made? Let's have something like that. Okay. So, ooh. I don't know how this is because I don't know anything about this. So maybe I should have checked what this is. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Let's have some, oh, wow. And let's put it in some inside of something. Looks a bit like water also, this, right? Okay. Beautiful, right? Oh, I'm getting too serious now about this. Too serious about how this should look. Destroying maybe this pens. This. Amazing. Let's make it a bit more like that. Oh. Should have done that a long time ago. That's how it is. Making stuff. Oh. Whatever. Putting too much time into that. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's done. Water drop like a tear. Okay. Let's not make it. Yeah. Let's fix this. Again, this is no style, guys. I don't have a style. I just make something because I know I know what should be in it. Okay, but that's it. Basically, that's it. That's it. Nothing more. Mm. It's done. So killer makeup. It's a drawing of the future. The whole idea is that you have something. I mean, it's quite obvious what this is about, okay? Everything is in the drawing. It shouldn't be so hard to see what this is about, okay? So, killer makeup. Bye bye, guys. See you.